All right, guys, we were sent this awesome DIY box from ARTIFY on Amazon to check out. They sent us this. It's got air dry clay in it, and we've never used air dry clay really before. So we're gonna see if we can throw with air dry clay today. This pack includes 2 packs of air dry clay, a small little bowl, some tools, paintbrushes, letter stamps, a mat, a tool bag, a sponge, matte, gloss, and white varnishes, and a pottery guide. They also sent us squirrel hair brush sets. So we're gonna check these out too and see if we can use these for maybe some underglaze or just glazing in general. That'd be really cool. Nice. Wow, this is so pretty. So let's pick out the biggest one first because that's the one I'm interested in. Wow, they're in there really tight. It's so soft, actually. Nice. Here, try to get a close-up of the 3 sizes. Let's see that. That's really, really nice. Nice. So right off the bat, ooh. Papers to get organized on what you want to do. Inspiration. All right, we got a mat.
That's cool.
That's nice. If you're doing it in your kitchen or something.
No, I'm saying the paper. I'm not sure what you do
paper.
with the mat for.
The mat would be to just keep it organized, but this is like sketch, greenware, bisque, glaze notes. Definitely. Really important to keep notes.
It's like a fun part of the experience, though, if you're going to go into this. You know, you take out the paper and spend some time, like, trying to figure out what you want to make.
Yeah.
Before you just go into it.
There's 2 of them in here. It says it's, like, for 2+ people, so it's an experience. This is a piece of canvas, so that's really nice. Let's see. Cute. Ooh. Sandpaper, sanding blocks.
Okay, that's useful.
Definitely. 80 grit. All right, got a bag of tools. A pottery tool bag. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. It's a lot of tools, for sure. Jeez, I'm definitely... This is like a little roller. We got metal rib.
Nice.
Fire. Oh, we got some really nice tools. Nice knife tool, double-sided. Some of these are really gonna be useful for us for sure. This is like a little serration, so you can score. Ooh, I love this little finger tool. It's one of my favorites. You got a wire tool, 2, 3 paintbrushes.
What's the wire tool? Is it good or no?
So when you get like a basic kit, it always comes with the same type of wire tool. So it's a very basic wire tool. Nice and straight, which is good. It's got a small knot on either side.
Just a tied knot?
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, you would ideally like hold it like this and then pull all your tension, not straight from the rods, but it depends on how big your piece is. It's a big one though. This is a really long wire tool because our wire tools depends on what you like, but I mean, you can tell it's like a different size. So they give you a really nice long one. It's pretty cool. All right. Oh yeah, we got a loop tool. Ooh, nice serration tool. This is for scoring and slipping too.
Nice.
And this is like a cleanup tool. This is gonna be really nice. I like this one a lot. It's like a pencil tool almost.
Yeah.
This is really, really nice. The fact that they actually give you a loop tool that's a piece of metal with a bevel all the way around it, it's flat, it'll actually cut your clay. So that's really, really nice. So I'd say even like a 6. I give this a 6 out of 10. That's like really, really cool.
Will you use it?
Probably not. But I will use a lot of these other tools. These are really nice. This one for sure. This one's really nice too. Little metal bristle brush.
Yeah, that'll definitely get used.
Yeah, for scoring and slipping. I love these. Very solid. Along with the metal rib tool. You can't go wrong with a metal rib tool. It's actually pretty hardy too, because you can get some pretty flimsy metal rib tools. This is pretty nice. Good quality. I would say this is really good. These are really, really nice.
So ARTIFY trying to get into the pottery tool game.
I'm gonna set these all on our mat over here.
What about the roller? Will you use that or?
Yeah, this is really interesting. And I'm gonna use this for something that it's not meant to be used for, but this will be really good for stamping our pieces underneath as a brace. So when we have a mini jar, you always wanna put something upside down to brace it on. And what we have right now is pretty sad, but it's like a stamp end with a piece of chamois on it. So I'm gonna put a piece of chamois on here, and then we'll be able to upside down, put a mini jar, and then put our stamp on it. Other than that, I would use this maybe for like, if we were making a spoon rest and I want to flatten it out and use it as a rolling pin, that would be really good. But I imagine for hand building, if you're making something small and you wanted to roll it out, it's perfect for this kit.
All right, well, we'll see.
All right, so, ooh, they give you this bowl. And I guess this is for like mixing your paints, or maybe even, I'm not sure. It just says small bowl for setting. So I guess it's like for water, like a water bowl. Or if you wanted to create a bowl, you could press mold it in there, create a nice long flat, put your bowl inside of it, or even on top. But this is plastic, it's not bad. We have acrylic white, base white. There's supposed to be one more. Matte varnish. Oh yeah, so you get a kit of letters, like letter stamps, which is really interesting. We have a kit where it's all metal letters, but if the font is different on these, they could be really useful. Ooh, okay. So you have a bunch of different letters here, and you break these apart, and then you have this little stamp guide where you can pop each letter in here, and then it actually makes them a nice straight line, which is really, really cool. So you can spell out a phrase and stamp away. Looks like all capital letters here, a bunch of symbols and numbers. We've got hearts, stars, commas, multiplication, some crazy things I've never seen before, some dots. But there's 2 of each letter, and it's all capital. So that's really interesting. And then they come in a little box so you can keep it organized. That's really nice. All right, and then we got air dry clay. We got it. Jeez. Oh, there is a booklet in here. What are we looking at? ARTIFY Pottery Home Kit Creative Play with Clay Guide. Says this is what you got in your bag. Setting up your workspace. Kind of says to roll out the clay, use the knife. It's like a small DIY, like how to make a pot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess they kind of missed out by not putting a sponge in.
You're so right. That's really interesting. Yeah, all basic clay kits do come with a sponge, a little round circle. So that would be a good thing to add for them. Nice. They show this person making a goblet, and they show this person making a little ring dish.
What's the QR code for?
This is a how-to on YouTube, I think.
All right.
It actually says here it's supposed to include a sponge.
It is a YouTube. Oh, really?
Yeah, sponge for smoothing. Am I missing it? I don't see it. That's unfortunate. Shows you how to make a coil pot, pinch pot. Definitely just some how-to stuff on some basic stuff. A vase, tall form ring dish, how to color. You can add color. That's interesting. All right, looks like It's more than a pound each. I want to weigh them out actually and see like what we got going on here. It feels like 2 pounds in each one of these bags. Yeah, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. So maybe 4 ounces is the bag. So that's 4 pounds of clay. That's a lot of clay. It does say air dry clay safety instructions. Keep moist, protect your skin, and keep away from foods and liquids. Finished clay products should not be used for items that contain food or liquids. So that is a disclaimer. Firing instructions are air dry clay can be fired effectively between 1000 and 1260 degrees Celsius. For best results with glazes, ensure the kiln is well ventilated. Let's open this up. Wet clay. Rawr. Let's open it up. Well, that didn't work. Nice. It's like a pretty white clay body here.
What does it feel like?
It feels like plastic. Like, give it a mush. Yeah, let's open both these up.
Yeah, it's kind of Play-Doh-y.
Play-Doh-y. That's such a good way to describe it. It feels like Play-Doh.
Does that have any particular smell?
No, it doesn't smell like anything. Get that adhered to our wheel head as best as possible. Get our water. We have our own sponge. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna press down and cone up. Try to get all this clay right into the middle. All right, it's moving for sure. So we're gonna cone up, come straight down on the top and press it straight back down. I think I'm gonna do that one more time. Surprisingly moving very well. It's pretty tough in a way where I feel like if clay's like left out for a little bit longer, it gets kind of firm. It feels firm. All right, let's make a tiny planter. So I'm gonna push a little bit of clay down. Come right into the center. Open it up. It's moving, it feels good. Compress. Push all this clay up towards the center. So even though it didn't really feel like wedgeable before at all, it's throwable. It definitely is throwable.
Does it feel like any clay that you've thrown with before, or does it feel different?
It feels different. Maybe it's placebo, but I feel like it feels fake. Like it doesn't feel like clay. Which is kind of wild. All right, let's use some of these tools. One of my favorite tools is this like little finger tool. Where's she at? There. This side, it looks just like a finger. It's like one of my favorite tools for compression. Compress it right down. Put a little spiral in the center, like we always do. And then we'll use this other tool here. Push all this clay up, get rid of this skirt. Pull up a small wall on the edge. Use our metal tool here too, so we can create a nice straight. It's almost like so plasticky, like I'm pulling on it and it's not moving. It's really interesting. But it's 100% working. Create a little bevel. Well, that is our 2.5-inch tabletop planter, straight up.
So a 3-inch by 3-inch planter. Let's make a different style now.
Yeah.
Maybe go bonsai.
Bonsai, yeah. Dang, dude. Did you see how much that like warped? And then
No.
I put it on here and it looks exactly the same. If you did that with regular clay, it would have looked wild. But it holds its shape really well. Really get that secured. You get all this clay pushed into the center, maybe? So I'd say like regular stoneware is so much more malleable. Where I was kind of saying plastic earlier, and this really does feel like plastic, especially throwing more than just that 1 pound. It's pretty insane.
Is it more or less difficult?
It's difficult. It's definitely difficult. I'd say stick to the 1 pound-ish if you're gonna do something with air dry clay on the wheel. I'm sure if you got used to this, it could be better, but it's kind of tough because it doesn't want to move. It's moving though. It definitely is moving. So we're gonna pull this out, give ourselves a nice wall here, come all the way up, compress. Gonna keep this lip really nice and kind of fat and round. Then underneath here, all that clay, we can grab that. Give ourselves a belly to our bonsai pot. Then stop at the rim, keeping the rim nice and round and big.
Yeah, so huge shout out to ARTIFY for sending us this. Guys, if you were interested in getting your hand on some clay, this is an under $50 gift box. And it says for 1 to 2 people. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you could spend a few hours or an afternoon trying something new.
Yeah, you do not have to throw this. You can hand build. We just wanted to see if we could really throw at this stuff. What's possible? Can we push it to its limits? And it honestly comes with a lot of nice tools. Pretty impressed with the tools. right, so we're gonna go for a really nice rounded lip here. Looks pretty good. What do you think? Nice. The rib tool comes in really handy. I'm gonna try to like come underneath here too. Cut some of this extra clay away. Nice. I'm gonna come down in here and give ourselves a drainage hole. Get all that clay out of there. All right. That's awesome. We did it. What do you think? That's a big bonsai pot too. What are we looking at? About 7 inches for the opening. The belly is about 8.5.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, but look at that though. Like it actually still looks like a circle, which is nuts. Hindsight, should have used a bat, but this is gonna be good. Wow. Honestly, really cool experience to try clay in a way where you don't have to fire it. It's awesome. 100%. I give that a 10 out of 10. The clay looks really nice. It felt really good. It was moist when we got it, so there wasn't any kind of like issues with it being hard or too soft. It was perfect. They give you all the finishes. The tools are awesome. Lots and lots of different varieties of tools, which is super helpful. And we will personally be keeping some of these tools and use them in our studio, which is awesome.
Which ones are we not?
Which ones are we not going to keep?
Yeah. The loop tool you don't like?
I'm not going to keep the loop tool. We use Mud Tools loop tool. This is the all-in-one loop tool. Haven't found anything better. This is really, really nice. But this is a good loop tool for a beginner. Very good. Depending on the circumstances, I mean, this tool I'm not really into, just because personally, I like more of a straight angled knife tool, but this could be useful if you're creating something with more of a belly kind of, but I prefer this one over this one, so probably gonna keep this. I'm probably gonna keep this tool only because I love the finger part. So maybe we upgrade our personal finger tool to this one, because this is way nicer than what we have. The one that we have has been worn down because we use it so much. So I feel like we're gonna keep 2 out of 3 of the wooden knife tools. Definitely keeping the roller. Roller's dope. I think this can be useful in lots of different ways, not just rolling. And then this is so interesting. I've never had a tool like this where it's kind of like a pencil, like a thick and a thin side. I think this would be really good for smoothing out mug handles underneath the handles. So usually we use like the back end of a paintbrush. I'm gonna try this one out. That looks really cool. They did give us 3 paintbrushes. These are going right to the glaze room. These are awesome. Love paintbrushes. Maybe we have 1 paintbrush up here that we use. Maybe we upgrade our paintbrush here too. But these are really good quality. I wouldn't say they're the highest quality in the world, but they're definitely not basic brushes that you'd get with an art kit. So those are keepers. And then this guy's awesome too. These are really good tools, guys. So This guy is a little flare tool so you can score and slip pieces together. This is a keeper. Probably not gonna keep the bowl. Don't really have much use for this bowl. Yes, 2 sanding pads. These will get used until they're unusable. We will 100% use sanding pads. And then the varnishes, I think we'll use the varnishes on these pieces, but after that we won't be able to really use these too much. But I think that's really awesome that they give you the complete set so that you can make a piece start to finish. Out of 5 stars, the home pottery kit from ARTIFY, I give this a straight up like 4.5. This is a really good kit. The only thing that disappointed me is it was supposed to come with a sponge and it didn't come with a sponge. So that's that's sad. But it could have just been a mistake. I mean, these are real people. Real human have errors. So I think out of everything, a lot of these tools will get reused. Good quality tools. Lettering stamp is pretty dope too. So 4.5 out of 5 on the ARTIFY home pottery kit. There's a 20% off discount code QR on this.